story if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Orlando Orbits. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between our visitors and the Orlando Orbits. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of NC State. It's Phillip Rivers.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah. 3
touchdown passes.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20. At about the 21-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Calling the shots under center will be the man that they call Swag from Ole Miss, Chad Kelly.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And to give this time to the tailback. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's John Ryan now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returning, it's Benjamin. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Call that a 59-yard punt return. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw again on second down. Kelly. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's John Ryan now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Now Benjamin. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Wait, 89.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, it's Gordon. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable, a lot easier.
Hold on a second. I think this mic might work. If you guys can hear me, text the message in the chat that you can hear me. If you can't, then don't. Well, I guess yeah, we'll see. Probably wait.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
I'll find out
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there at a first down for LA.
But
I know you can't really see
works
it,
on and off, so
but that
like,
play
I don't know.
spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Letting them get
Benjamin's got it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. To the air again here, Rivers. It's complete to Williams.
I'm still watching.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This will be taken in at the 1.
This guy trying to get the 25.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's not 12%. Now this at least, in a normal game, maybe 12. This guy can't do it.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Come on, cut in.
Let one fly for Robinson. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on, get some yards, please.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
This state game is going to start.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
Get it.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now a handoff here to the running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
He's not going to.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Blitz,
no! On 2nd and 8.
He would have been wide. I tried to bullet.
He's taken down.
There, that would have been
nice. One quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd down, Kelly. He finds Robinson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short.
Go, come on,
he came very close to absolutely destroying their defensive strategy, didn't he? Broke some tackles and came very close to picking up a first down. They've got to wrap up.
That's what I want.
But they were able to get him down before that marker. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there?
Now I'm actually trying.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle.
No, I thought he actually was going to hold that one in. That was an awesome
this one is incomplete.
Okay, big slants again. We just got to go right
this
up.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Kelly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. They'll go again and try it once more. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
Let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Flash.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, here's
there we go.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Even though we have like 0 overalls on the linebackers. Okay, we got 3 minutes left of the game.
Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Losing every game this season.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I would lose a couple games now.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
What's that? What's that
That's
flag? Hold on.
incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
It's on the offense. Let's go. That's going to give them... No.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's
Might as
smart
well go to
football
4.
right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh.
And Bullock will put this one through.
24-0.
And that stretches this
We
lead
will
even
lose this
further.
game, obviously,
it's now
and we're down by
24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Stupid.
This is taken at the 3.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Pick a play. Fake screen and go. Yes.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
No.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
Another
intercepted.
big screen. Get him.
Derwin
You got him.
James with a pick.
Take him out. Oh.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Kelly. Flush to his right.
Oh, he's wide in the middle of the field.
His tight end, Ian Thomas. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Come on. Run and get out of bounds if I can.
On first down, it's Kelly. And down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. After the sack on first down, Kelly. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they're going to come up with something here on third down.
You will
third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Oh, gosh.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
To throw is Kelly. Throwing on
Actually, Cam, if you're watching this, you know what. Oh, wait.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, Cam, if you're ever going to watch this stream, keep in mind, your team lost to the Dolphins, okay? Just always keep this in mind.
Now a first down throw, Kelly.
Get in, Wood!
It's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
There it is.
To throw, Kelly. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup,
Yep, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe.